If you have finished this before now, how have you been coping with the fact that we don't know when the 4th is coming out? This will be my final recap. I was right, but what the fuck? Let's start with chapter 62. I truly thought at this point that Violet was gonna turn Venom. I haven't had that thought through this entire series, but at this point I was like, oh, that's how they're gonna stay together. Theophany almost got her. Like, I thought she was gonna get her, but then Sigile saves her. And true to form, she says, "You are an inconvenience for which there is no adequate measurement." Okay. I was shook and I cackled. Violet is wielding multiple strikes at once, taking down all these wyvern. An ally army shows up to save them. Theophany has a giant ass tornado that's about to tear everything apart. In chapter 63, unexpected, we get an Imogen point of view. And it starts out with a comment that we don't know where Xaden is. We've had multiple comments. Where is Xaden? We can only assume the worst. In the entire 3 books, this has to be the goriest chapter so far, and no surprise it comes from Imogen. She also has a secret second signet. She's an earth wielder, I want to say. It's kind of unclear what she is. She wielded something. I'm going to say earth. And she chases a dark wielder into a turret, and when she's there, she sees her best friend Quinn astral projecting, confusing him. Imogen throws her dagger, kills the Venom, but as she did, the Venom also stabbed Quinn. And if this death came from Violet's point of view, like, it wouldn't have hit, but coming from Imogen's point of view, I think this is the hardest I've cried over a death, and it's just because of how it was depicted. It's not like I had a super, like, strong attachment to Quinn or anything, but it was like this ultimate, like, black cat golden retriever friendship. This is like the only person Imogen, like, truly loves. We never see Imogen displaying, like, any kind of emotion, but and Quinn tells Imogen to say goodbye to her girlfriend Jax for her and tell her that she loved her, and then tells Imogen to tell Garrick how she truly feels because she deserves to be happy. Moving on, I do think we had a bit of a plot convenience here. Violet is coming for Theophany, and somehow a net that is big enough to catch Tarn from the sky drops over him. Same thing happens to Sigile. I don't know how they survived this fall. And all of a sudden, we've got some things clicking. So remember when Sloane came into a war zone and I was like, huh? To deliver mail. She was delivering a package from Arik, which is a marble dagger made from the Temple of Dune. And Theophany has silver hair because she used to be a high priestess at the Temple of Dune. And I'm taking it that Dune is vengeful. Because since Theophany turned her back on her goddess, now a part of that temple can kill her. She can't go back in that temple. So if she gets stabbed with it, she's gonna die. So Arik has been manifesting his signet this entire time and is basically seeing the future. Like how Melgren can see the outcome of battles, Arik can just see everything. I'm sure there has to be some kind of limit on that, otherwise he's too powerful, but when he was like, go guard the temple, he knew, he saw it. So Violet is so close to burnout, and 100% this is when Xaden channels, because he is nowhere to be seen, but shadows cover everything. This is like a huge valley in my mind. Like, thousands are around. Like, it's a final battle. These final thoughts are getting too long. Come back for part 2.